Jesus, it didn't even start right when I was saying, hey y'all, what's going on? Okay, today's video, listen, I was trying to do a direct upload, but apparently YouTube has decided that there will be no more direct uploads until January the 16th. Okay, YouTube. And I just got tired of the ponytail and had to put my hair in some twist, and I can't get this shit to lay down. Y'all, my hair is growing to the point where the damn wigs are not fitting comfortably, and you know I'm a greedy head bitch. So, okay. Anywho, y'all, we're going to talk about selling it in the ATL, some of Empier, some of my new from Scentsy that I got, which I am so in love with. If you was on Periscope, honey, you saw me when I was unboxing. Okay. And let me say this real quick. The link will be below. It's not too late to put in an order with Scentsy. As long as you order by the 18th, you will get it in time for Christmas. So, just want to let y'all know that before I show y'all some of these goodies in the mix. But let's go ahead and talk briefly about Empier, okay? Yes, I am a week behind, honey, a week and then some. I am over. I love me some Taraji P. Love the show, but y'all, since the gorilla scene, I've been like. Then I hung in there with it and all the damn celebrity guests and the fuck was that on that? Celebrity guests and shit coming on, and I got so fucking tired of it. So it will be a hit and miss. Wednesday, will come along or whatever. And it's time for it to come on, and I'm not excited at all. And my personal opinion is this, and this is definitely my personal opinion, to each his own. I feel like that old stinking ass Lee Daniels, I feel like his ass, the way he was writing Cookie, the way, the whole thing with Sita Bay and just the women, even Boom Boom Kitty. And I know there's other writers before somebody tells me, I know it. I can always tell when he's had his input. You can see the difference. He goes out of his way. Like, for instance, Follow Me. The first season Cookie was on, you get what I'm saying? Cookie came out and scrounged her way back. And that's what drew us in, not Lucius. Of course, Lucius is a huge part of it. But it was that Cookie. So, this season is all about Lucius. You know what I'm saying? Cookie's down. She got these ugly bangs and shit, just not even wearing her coats and all that. And I just see it shit, just like the shit with Sita Bay. Yes, Sita Bay wears what she wants to wear, but she will never be out in that hideous ass blonde wigs or any of those wigs that they have her in. With that said, even if Sita Bay wanted to wear that shit, if it was set up the way it should be, because everybody else has nice rags on the show, if it was done right, she would have those nice clothes as well, even with her being plus size. So I'm not buying it. But ain't nobody going to ever tell me that he likes Sita Bay or anything like that. Some will say, well, she got the part and this and that and other. That motherfucker there, with his hatred towards black women, honey, has no bounds. Okay? So with that said, let's move forward. And even with Boom Boom Kitty, y'all, she went from having this, even though she was the side hole in Cookie's eyes, she was the one with Lucius or whatever. Now the bitch went from that to fucking his son to now the bitch is pushing the damsel in distress down the motherfucking steps. Oh, this angry black ass woman pushing this poor white woman down the steps while she pregnant. Anywho, let's move forward. Yeah, this is why I really don't want to talk about the shit. That is my opinion about it. I think it's, the fact that the son, I knew he was going to vote the other way. I knew he was going to vote his daddy out. I knew as sure as Cookie told him that shit, he was going to vote the other way. Just like with Miss Honey Cabbage. Now, that was something I did not see coming. When Naomi came back, honey, and turns out she's married to the bitch who's in the company, and they done voted his motherfucking ass out. But that's what the fuck you get when you let the motherfucking snake in, bitch. You let the snake in. You wanted to go public with your shit when privately y'all built that shit together. Then you put your sons through all of this shit. One that, the oldest son going through his shit, you buying him houses and shit, and she got the new house and all of that, and You know, just, y'all, I'm so over the way it went that it made me not even want to talk about it. I was floored when I seen Naomi and when I seen the bitch, and finds out that she's married to him. And now this fool, the son, which Lucius didn't act a fool with, which that was setting up the motherfucking scene for the next shit. He's mad at his daddy and gave him his name. And when he get his opportunity to vote his motherfucking ass out, that's what the fuck he did. Then somewhere in the middle of that, Cookie then went back to when she was in jail. The brat was in there, and y'all, I'm just giving what I was getting out of the shit. The brat was in there. She went and had the little show. Now, was I the only one the whole time they was in there thinking any minute some shit's gonna happen? And right before that, he had got with old girl, so she was kind of like, your mother knew and this and that and other. And I'm like, is he going in there to throw shade at his mama? Is he mad at both of them, which in the end, when he made his motherfucking vote, but he could have just did that on what Lucius did to him alone. But it was a foolish-ass motherfucking mistake and made it look like his character didn't have no motherfucking brain at all. Because, bitch, however the fuck mad you get at his ass, that was and is the family business. Like, I can't. And you should have listened to your mother. But, of course, he didn't. We got old dude running around, the other brother that did the Pepsi shit, which it sound good, but y'all, I'm tired of. It sound okay. It was good or whatever. He done kissed and laid up, I'm assuming, with Alicia Keys, which when she came on the show, I was like, I don't listen to her shit. I don't check for her in no capacity. She will always be a home wrecker to me. Anywho, we got all of this shit going on. At one point, Lucius had a breakdown, and while all of this shit is going on, Boom Boom Kitty done been there, done hand the present, looking around and shit, tossing shit. She done come back and push the bitch down the steps. For what? And I guess that was all to get back at Lucius because, bitch, since you so in love with this grandbaby, I'm going to push this motherfucker down the steps and fuck her up. Then the baby that I'm carrying, which God knows who Boom Boom Kitty is pregnant by, the bitch might be pregnant by Hello Kitty. I don't know. But it's still, I still feel some kind of way, like an angry black woman. Oh, she'd have been done wrong by a man. The bitch put herself in that position. I'm just kind of in this fool's head, and I'm looking at the shade in this shit. And in the end, who was it that is getting the business or whatever and got him vote out? Oh, girl, who's with Naomi. The shade in it. Of course, it is still Fox, honey. And I never lose sight of that. And will I ever believe that Lee Daniels will ever support and be wholeheartedly in his own community and look at it? Hell no. Because that motherfucker's too busy hating his motherfucking self for doing whatever sexually comes natural to him. So I ain't got shit else to say, honey. I read his ass on Periscope and fuck him. So that's why I haven't been eager to talk about the shit. And that's what the fuck I got to say about it. I think, and I told y'all a while back that I felt like he was sabotaging. I'm over his motherfucking ass. And when we was in Periscope, my loves was like, what if Sandra was writing on it? If she was writing on it, she would probably write good, but she would have done the same thing she done with Scandal, which Scandal has kind of ran its course. But as soon as How to Get Away with Murder came out, that's when Scandal shit went down. So if you got a one-track writing mind, then don't write two shows. Keep them consistent. So y'all, that's why I didn't want to talk about it, because I'm over it. And I see the shade in it. Now, some people might be like, oh, well, I don't think it's, we all agree to disagree. That's what we do. And you leave your opinion. I don't have shit else to say about Empire other than Lee Daniels can chew my drawers. How about that? Okay. Let's move forward. Selling it in the ATL. Now, honey, I know I haven't been in here to talk about it. But let me sum this shit up, honey. The shit that hit the motherfucking fan. Now, y'all know last week, Miss Honey Cabbage tits and ass with old dude had the clothes and was at the pool thing. And like I knew, she was going to turn on her. Miss White Cabbage, which is supposed to be her friend, which I seen the shade in the last episode when she took the dude back, which, oh Lord, I'm not even going to state the obvious. Y'all just state the shit with him. Them two done fell out. Now this bitch done threw all kinds of shade, which the conversation she had, she may have felt that way. But bitch, you done have to say it with them hens who can't stand her. Like, it was inappropriate. So on this episode, for me, it starts when she goes and meets up with her and has to talk with her like, why did you do that? And read her in there and said, how could you be selling to somebody who's a known racist and your child is black? Which I feel you, but I don't know if you the bitch to talk about integrity. Y'all, I like tits and ass, because that's what I'm going to call her. But girl, you the last one to ever be talking about integrity. But with that said, you was right about her supposed to be your friends. Why would you do that? Yes, the bitch was trying to flirt with him at the pool party or whatever, but what's new? She didn't already let you know what kind of dick she like. Bitch, come on now. She ain't gonna do nothing but fuck with the community. She ain't getting ready to be friend like that. Like, I seen through that bitch. Let that bitch have it. And then they going back and forth, and she's Miss Tits and Ass is like, my inventory, yes, I sold 900,000, and what about you or whatever. Now, y'all know she's supposed to be Miss Buckhead, Miss this, Miss that, selling high end and all of that. But when they was at her house, the last episode, girl, no. It didn't seem like, something's amiss there. Now, with that being said, let me have a mama with, I think it's Octavia, whatever. The one that's the jack of all trades. Now, girl, you went, and y'all, this is by the kitchen, so if y'all hear the water, just pay a dust, okay? So, you went and had a meeting with Miss $20 Weave or whatever the fuck, and she's like, let it go. I ain't feel no kind of way. She's ready to let the shit go. Now, in past episodes, girl, you had Umfutu come with all the fake security and all of that and bring her to this, like, I don't know why you even showed her that house. Like, I don't, you really missed the mark on that shit. So now, you out, you got a chick that's coming, she's trying to buy something, she wanted something in the city, but she can get better on the outskirts. So she takes her to see this out on the outskirts, which was really nice. Miss Honey Cabbage, who was looking at the house, was like, oh, this is false, stainless steel, and the others, doodles. And I was just like, honey, bitch, do you want the house or not? Now, once that's all said and done, you see Miss Octavia, whatever, she goes to her shop because, she has to be in there and help and this and that and other. And I look up and they like, oh, get the phone. They need something to drink. What? She's answering the phone and doing all of this. And I'm just looking like, what the fuck is going on? Then she's like, y'all gonna have to be quiet because I'm trying to close this deal. These helpers is looking like, bitch, please. She is the owner of the motherfucking building, bitch. Not owner, but she got the lease to it. So she gets on the phone and goes back and forth with the other realtor, basically gets the house sold, she goes in at 400, that one comes back at 30, so now that leaves playing room for Miss I Want Real Stainless Steel to get that and a chandelier. It was like the chandelier was just, oh girl, go on somewhere. See, I couldn't do that because I'd be like, you know what, this has come to a motherfucking close, honey, because I'm going to try to leave before I have to snatch your motherfucking brains out, because bitch, I can't. Anywho, so we have that whole scene, and I'm waiting on it to come to the part where she's got to go and tell them, oh, I'm letting the place go, and yada, 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 and and it gets to that, and I'm thinking they're going to take it rough, but they was all like, kudos to you, you moving on, and like she said, she's taking her commission, putting it in her, and it's like, it's just not adding up, so she's letting it go. She didn't renew the lease. Now, because y'all, I'm trying to get out some of this other shit before I get to that cockeyed cockatoo that I want to get to. Let me see what else went on. Oh, can we talk about Big Teeth Bertha and her mama looking for motherfucking drawers? Y'all, they be like, oh, mom, when you're going to... I'm like, oh, girl, go on, bitch. Just get some motherfucking drawers without the ass, bitch, because you are your mammy got in it. They just are fucked up, uncomfortably built bitches. And I can't with them Mr. Ed motherfucking veneers and, oh, it's like, oh, mom, oh, yes, oh. And I'm like, oh. Y'all couldn't. So they invited the cross-eyed cockatoo to look at draws too. And she's in there glancing through, knowing she ain't going to buy no jobs. And she's like, I'm trying to get with someone so I can get some high-end. You know, it's y'all, that bitch is cockeyed in the motherfucker. So I can get in and this and that and other. And how did it go with that? And I heard, and Mrs. Ed, she's like, when we was at the thing, this is how the shit went. And she's like, well, you know, I'm no longer in her employ, but as soon as this happened, I'm going to get on my research and find out where, you know, who this person is and I just want to be high end and I just want to do this. I'm classy. And girl, best thing about you is that you know how to come through with your clothes on. You will come through with your shit on, and your hair for the most part be laid down too. You know, they talking, the mama's in there trying draws on, and am I the only one that she was trying? I was like, is this bitch gonna go and try some draws on for real? I hope they got the motherfucking panty guards, crotch guards, you know, that you put on when you gonna try it on. Bitch, what? You know that bitch went in there and didn't put that guard on. You know she put them old ass coochie lips in there and that. Ooh, y'all, I almost threw up thinking about it. Let's move forward. Cause y'all, and this piece of her, I can't even get the lay down. This is my twist, y'all. So that shit's going on, and I'm like, you know, they doing all of that, and apparently she wants her mama to get her groove back and throw them wooden ass motherfucking Pinocchio legs up, and you know, get it in. Okay, good luck with that, honey. Keep hope alive. Everybody deserves and needs love, honey. There's somebody out there for every motherfucking baddie. But they motherfucking voices will irritate the fuck out of me. Although I do commend them on their sales and things that they've been able to do. They are successful. So you can't take that from them. And, you know, and I say kudos on that. But other than that, I ain't got no time or space for them. Let me see what else. Can we talk for a minute, honey? I guess by now y'all know the Miss Honey Cabbage that's got the child with the autism. You know, Dr. Dre is not the daddy, the baby daddy. None of that. This bitch made a big debacle of it, and child, you knew it wasn't. It was just like, you're foolish. She's just foolish, and I don't even want to talk about her. And then, bitch, you got upset because the people that's in the cast, y'all, they was telling people about how nasty her house is, so she got all upset or whatever about it. But apparently the word on the curb is that the bitch's house is dirty. Okay. Not as grand as she trying to say, you know, lightweight, try to act like she is. Now, at one point, Miss Ass and Titties goes to meet up with her about the whole shit that went on. And she's like, well, I don't know what made her call me, but I can see her outside the job. She's telling her, Miss Ass and Titties is telling her about what happened with her ex-friend. And she goes on to talk, and girl's like, she's trying to, you know, I guess mentor her. She has some great things to say, and needless to say, Ass and Titties start crying because it's like Miss Honey Cabbage with the house, with the dirty house, supposedly, is, you know, kind of breaking her down and saying stuff to her, and, you know, just really bringing shit on home for her, and maybe showing why she can't get along with women and why she deals with men. I don't care what she said. We don't know for sure. But girl, you sucking or fucking or something, because all of that you giving is for a reason. It's all for a reason, honey. And then old dude left me. Let me just get on you for a minute, because I haven't had the opportunity to read you about staying tits and ass, to read you about staying with this dude who's clearly cannot stand your child. Does not want to be with your child, around your child, or whatever. He wants to be your only child. Bitch, how you could go back home to him? I can't. And then, bitch, when your mother brought your baby there, you was like, oh, you mean today she gotta come home? You can't give me no notice? Bitch, no. That's your baby, old funky scoundrel asshole. It's plenty of bitches out there with kids that's taken care of and working too. Bitch, the fuck up out of here. What it is you want to hop in and out of that motherfucking house and keep fucking this motherfucker, and you know that he don't like kids or whatever, bitch. Try to make it seem like you want it to seem. But bitch, I see through you, bitch. If I was you, I would never get back on TV again, bitch, because people will forever look at you and be like, this bitch didn't want her child to come home. This bitch went back to this fool who clearly cannot stand her child. The fuck out of her. Bitch, come up, use your ass and titties for that. Like, I can't. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry if I stalled or whatever. I can't, girl. You look stupid and motherfucking thirsty. And the sad part about it is, I'm going to say this, bitch, you thirsty about the motherfucking trade, bitch. You trade thirsty. I'm sorry he's giving me that. But let's move forward. And I don't think you really care. I think you more or less got him there for the looks of it. You know, because clearly you fucking other dicks. Child, I can't. Moving forward, I just had to say that. Now, can we go for a moment and go to Miss Honey Cabbage, who's cooking the whole deal up? Now, y'all, by now, I'm so done with Umfutu that's coming in with all, you know, all the security and shit and, you know. Anyway. First of all, something was a motherfucker to miss because I'm like, yes, at the very least, you know, I don't know. I'm sure they have coin or whatever, but at the very least, girl, get some good motherfucking hair. That's what I'm going to ask you to do, but we're going to move forward. She's going to see a house that Miss Thing done set up for her, and she's hoping that she does a better job. When she goes in there, and I'm talking about the white chick that's on there. When she goes in there, her assistant is in there jangling shit. And that, I was just like, bitch, the fuck? That was a motherfucking fool. Then they go through. Now, Miss Honey, that's supposed to be over that, which I'm still like, girl, your appearance and stuff like that is not giving me $20 million realtor tease. It's not. It's just not giving me that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the bitch need to be running through there with Birkins and all of that, but at the very least, bitch, a nice Ellen Tracy blazer, you know what I'm saying? A nice Chanel blazer, something, girl, you just not giving it to me. Say what you want to say about Octavia, whatever her name is, but she's always dressed appropriate, and she always looks the part. Anywho, so she's like, well, I hope she does better. As Umfutu goes through, and I don't know her name, honey. As she goes through, she's like, you know, that's a lovely home. And I'm thinking, okay, she's going to probably pick this one because it's got what she wants in it. It's listed at $5 million. And she takes her up to the closet and she falls in love with that. It was a beautiful home. You know, she falls in love with all of it, you know. And so she's like, I got one more thing to show you. So she takes them to the baseball diamond, which doubles as the helicopter pad, which really is still a baseball diamond, bitch. It's not a helicopter pad. Basically, you should have said, bitch, you can drop your motherfucking helicopter right here on this grass. Stop. Big enough yard, honey. She can, you know, do that anyway. So I don't know that was extra grand. And was I the only one thinking that the 3 on the back was going to fall off that motherfucker? Anywho, so the chick that started looking, she's like, oh, well, I have a helicopter at home, you know, where I'm from in my village. And Miss $20 million realtor's like, yeah. You know, I'm like, girl, you are so not needed. So she's like, okay, well, she got this on that one. And she's kind of happy, hoping that the chick will get the house. So she calls her to meet up with her, and they go and meet at this restaurant or whatever, which this is another red flag, which, girl, you complained about the house that Octavia, whatever, took you to, which I agree with you on that, you know, just, I don't know what she was thinking. But, girl, you went in there freely, not that it was a bad looking restaurant or whatever, but as grand as you claim you are, and you normally have security. What was security when you was at Chicken and Waffles? I'm just saying, I know that's not where you was at, but just looking at, you know, the ambiance or whatever, girl, why? Child, something is a motherfucking mess. She goes to throw old girl and say, oh no, if she worked for me, she would be, and I know I'm saying it wrong, she would be fired. Miss Thing is like, oh, well, I'm definitely going to work on that, because she was like, I want to bring the 3 ladies together so they can meet with your husband or whatever. And she wants old girl in there because she knows that green, that belt, the belt line or whatever. So she's like, no. So she basically doesn't want her to come. She only wants the white chick and then Mrs. Ed to come. So it's like, no, and they discussing it. She's like, well, I think we finally found you one. You never smile like this and that and yada yada and the third. So she's trying to fill her out, hoping that she will be ready to sign for this house so that they can move to the next level. Now, after they have their catfish and waffles, they, off of that scene, and then we go to here comes the cross-eyed cockatoo yet again for the climax of the motherfucking episode. This bitch then found out information on Futu's husband, and she gonna give dirt and this and that and other. Of course, the hateful ass bitch, she said, I'm gonna get the last laugh. I'm going to, I can't do it, y'all, with them cross-eyes. I'm going to get the last laugh, and I did my research, and y'all can't do it. And says basically he has been, taking money from the church or whatever. I don't know if she's saying he's like a televangelist or what the fuck, But all of a sudden from Mrs. Ed, she's like, oh, it's about the integrity. Now, Octavia, whatever, she, unbeknownst to her, is like, girl, I'm just going to have to hope that she didn't know, dollars rule it, so she basically was like, I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'm trying to get this coin. Unbeknownst to her, she ain't get ready to get a motherfucking thing, because, girl, they don't want you. Mrs. Ed's like, well, maybe I will wait to at least ask. Cross-eyed cockatoo and Mrs. Ed said, you need to be there to tell her. And this is when I know cross-eyed cockatoo kissing ass and hoping she can get in any kind of loot that she can. Even if it's by way of bow duck, bitch, she's ready to get in there. She's like, well, I think you should come and you should say this and you should say that. And she's like, I want to come. I want to come. But girl, get out of her. So they gonna go and meet up. I guess they gonna have that. That was the climax of the episode. Now, let me tell y'all the funniest part of the episode was when Ass and Titties went to this restaurant on a date night with the trade. And it's like they trying to set it up like he's going to say, I want to ask you something, yada, yada, yada. She's like, oh, is he, you see her getting prepared. He says, if we could become business partners together. He want to flip houses. Now, all I heard was, bitch, I want you to work overtime. I want you to get the money. You come up with all the money. I'm not really going to do anything. You got all the contacts, but put my name on it. So we can be for our children, we going to have... And I looked at that bitch and she was like, I guess I was deciding to her, was thinking something else was coming. I was sitting like, bitch, please. Okay. Well, surely, I'm sure he would marry her, whatever, just to make sure that she keeps him in the same shit. Because early on in the show, she said, I'm buying our clothes and I'm doing, this and that and other and the third, trying to make it where we can live this lifestyle. But, child, you could have bought her, you could have had the bitch free. He was like, let's flip some houses and let's do this. And I just wanted somebody to go, boo. Boo you. You. Not you. You. The fuck? Child, I can't. And let me mention this, honey. How many bitches tits and ass? Because as you left out of the argument with you and old girl, you was like, bitch, I can't stand bitches or whatever, like you or whatever. Bitch, had that have been me, and because you did, to me, it looked like you might have connected. But I guess you knew the bitch wasn't going to do shit. Bitch, I'd have took one of them bottles and bust your motherfucking head. That's what the fuck it would have been, bitch. Then you did go to her bit, which the bitch took the opportunity at your closing to act up. So I guess she was like, well, honey, that's even motherfucking turf. But bitch, you did do that. Bitch, I'd have got that bottle and be like, really, bitch? And bitch, I wouldn't have waited for you to turn around and hit you in the back of your head. Bitch, I'd have hit you in the face with it. All that shit, bitch. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, bitch. You can run your giblets all you want to, bitch. But when we step out of the realm of that. Anywho, y'all, that's the gist of it for me. Now, as I am showing y'all this Scentsy shit, and I know this video is gonna be long, so y'all, hopefully y'all hung in here with me. And let me say this: a lot of people have been like, I have to keep subscribing, and I'm not getting your videos. Listen, YouTube has it now where you can click on the little thing, and it looked like a little girl, like settings, and you can set it up where when you get notifications for when any of your favorite YouTubers, myself, any of the other ones, come on, and you'll get a notification to your phone or iPad or whatever, email. So do that, because I'm having to subscribe to people that I know I've been subscribed to. You know what I mean? Like, keep going back and resubscribe. What the fuck? Child, anyway. Moving on along, honey. Can I talk for a minute about... I really don't want to talk about this motherfucking mush mouth motherfucking bass Donald Trump, and I'm really not going to talk about him. Of course, you know, he's doing what he's always done. But what I really want to talk to is all the people that's following him. I saw a, what was it? I guess they was there. They were supporters of Trump. And the question was asked, do you agree with Trump on banning and this and that and other? And most of them was, yeah. But this one guy stood out. He was like, yeah, I say ship them back. Now, that stood out to me because I knew what that bitch was saying when he said it. I knew that he was basically saying with his racist ass, there's a bunch of country ass motherfucking hillbilly ass inbred motherfuckers that love the shit out of Trump, which that's fine. But bitch, he wouldn't spit on your ass if you was on fire, but that's okay, honey. If that's all you hillbillies got, hold on to it. But when he said ship them back, I knew where the fuck he was coming from. Hopefully Trump will be that hope, and he'll be able to send the Mexicans and everybody else back. And with that said, can we get back to the real America? White America, bitch, please. This ain't never been yours, motherfuckers. Y'all stole this motherfucker, okay? You motherfuckers with them blankets and shit. The fuck up out of her. That just stood out to me, and I watched all the people that questioned. I said, oh, well, I guess Trump is a great white hope, hoping to take it back to when, you know, whites only pies and all of this shit. Bitch, out of here. Never gonna motherfucking happen. Trust it. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because that worked my motherfucking nerves. Wore me the fuck out. And let me also say this. Rand Paul, let me have a moment with you. You sorry sack of shit motherfucker. Bitch, you knew what the fuck was going on in Chicago. Chicago is one of the shadiest motherfuckers states we got. All the motherfuckers, well, I ain't gonna say all, 80% of the motherfucking politicians or whatever the fuck is in there, all them motherfuckers is shady in a motherfucker. Now, you set your big bitch ass and said, and I want to say sorry and all of that, and it begins with me, and try to pump a turd. Bitch, you didn't give a fuck. Y'all had that film. Y'all knew what the fuck was on that motherfucker. And they should stand and keep hoping that your bitch ass get out of there. You raggedy sack of shit, bitch. Your tears don't mean nothing, bitch. Just like they blood didn't mean shit to you. Your tears don't mean a motherfucking thing to us, bitch. Step your motherfucking ass down. But I know you a trifling motherfucker. You gonna stay as long as you can. But I say this, for every motherfucker that voted him in, bitch, that's what the fuck you got. And for every motherfucker that vote Trump in, bitch, you get what the fuck you get. But know this, for you hillbilly motherfuckers that's hoping that he's gonna not only be able to touch the Mexicans and the Muslims and all of that, and that y'all gonna be able to do something as far as we are concerned, as far as blacks are concerned, bitch, please check the motherfucking numbers. We are no longer the minority, bitch. You way down the motherfucking line now, bitch. So you might want to rethink that, because not every motherfucker is going to deal with that bullshit. All right. I done had my moment. Let's go into some other shit. Okay. Some good shit. Okay, let me, like, y'all. And y'all can agree to disagree, whoever, you know, whatever. Okay. Anyway, so on to, and I think I told y'all, if y'all order by the 18th, Your order will be there in time for Christmas. Y'all, listen, I can't even say that. Fuck that. Y'all have showed up and showed the fuck out. Y'all, I am at the motherfucking cusp of doing something that I don't think anyone else has done. Not many have done as it pertains to Scentsy, honey. I am on my way, honey, and I'm only a little bit away from getting this. Child and the name, honey, and I hope that I can make it. I'm not that far away. I did have the most wonderful conversation today, and I hope she sees this video and she will leave a comment below. So basically, I got an email saying, listen, I'm trying to order the 6 bars, for $25, but it's, charging me. It's not giving me the free bar. And like a lot of y'all, listen to me when I tell y'all, listen, y'all go and click. Make sure that you click on Nina's party. Confirm that you're under that party and go to sale first, which is on the right-hand side. And above that, you'll see combined and save. Always go and do that, especially when you know you're going to get multiple bars so you can get that free one. The combine and save is the way to go. But people spend how they want to spend. You know what you want. But I want you to get the best deal. I want you to get the best thing. So anywho, so she wrote me and she was like, I couldn't get it. I was on the phone and I immediately was like, listen, I got to call you back. So I called and I was like, hey, I couldn't pronounce her last name. And she was like, oh, I watch you on videos. Oh my God, you called me and she was like, I was like, yeah, I'm give you some good customer service or whatever. So I explained to her what she needed to do, which was go to Combine and Save, y'all. But what happened was how she got to me, and she said she, seen me before and heard me mention it. She went to go order from one of her Scentsy ladies. Their website was not working. Went to a secondary. That website was not working. And when it's for you, it's motherfucking for you. And that is the more of this. I called her and she was like, I think it's great that you called me. I helped her through. I told her about our laundry stuff and how I love that. And needless to say, she placed her order with me, and I hope that I will continue to be her Scentsy consultant. And I was so grateful. She was so happy, and y'all, she put in a wonderful order. And I don't value any one order more than the other one. What stood out to me is that, how she came about me. You know what I mean? And at least gave me the decency of writing me an email so that I could, either email her back and tell her how to go about doing it. Or, like I did, I called. So I just want to say kudos and shout outs to you. Shout out to everybody who got something. From the person who got 1 bar to the person who got 30. Nobody's gotten 30. But I'm just saying, y'all get my point on that. It all means the same to me. But I just really, I felt good about that. And I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for all of you all who have gotten your Scentsy or whatever. I'm thankful for the people that have signed up to sell Scentsy and is a part of the love team. And if you are interested in selling Scentsy, honey, when you go to the site, click on join, baby, and get on the love team. Let your next move be your best move, boo, because I'll show you how to get it. Okay? So anywho, y'all, now on to the scents that I got. Now, first of all, y'all remember Sweet Pussy Pauline? Now, Bougie tore her up. Okay. Sweet Pussy Pauline, baby. Sweet Pussy Pauline. That was the little gray thing I had on the dresser. He said Sweet Pussy Pauline, huh? Sweet Pussy. No, you don't know who she is. You better not know nothing about pussy. Anywho, y'all, let me show y'all. So, I know a lot of people have been asking, and I wanted to know what this woman looks like. This one is called Hokey Pokey. Y'all, so I got it. And again, let me reiterate. We don't get shit free, okay? Okay. We have to place our order. And as a Scentsy consultant, Scentsy sells itself. For anybody that's interested in it, Scentsy sells itself. If they come in your home and smell it, baby, I'm telling you, they're going to ask you about it. There's so many ways to sell Scentsy and to make coin with Scentsy. I promise you. Anywho, y'all, so I pulled Miss Honey Cabbage up out of her. Yes, and she's an element warmer, so she will never need a light bulb. Element warmer meaning it does have a heating element right here. This is what gets warm. Here is her bowl. Right here. Oh shit, I almost broke your bitch. Here's her bowl, which is a nice size one. Y'all know I can get about 3 or 4 in here. Y'all know I'm a greedy bitch. I wish y'all could see how fucking full I got this one going over here. It's ridiculous. Anywho. So, then, this is the top to her. Honey, when I listen, I know y'all like this need to go in the kitchen. I was on Periscope when I was talking to her, and y'all need y'all to come over here for who was on Periscope and leave the name I gave her, because it escapes me. Because somebody was like, that ain't no girl, honey, shading her. Girl, bitch. Bitch. Shaded you, bitch. Talking about a rooster is a male. Okay, we know it, honey, but clearly, this is a legendary, iconic ballroom queen, honey. We will never get to judging, please. Shit, damn it. My damn rooster is a part of the community, honey. The LGBTQ are now rooster. Anyway, is she not cute? I want to call her, what was it, polka dot puss? Something. Y'all, why do I want to have her in here? Is it wrong that I want her to be a part of when it's done, the diva den, even though she's not going to go along with Harlem Renaissance, you know, motif? But is it wrong that I want her in here with me? Y'all, this is so cute. And up at the top, and yes, you leave the top on it while you got the wax in it, because it has holes in it. The scent wafts through the holes, trust me. I have other ones that have holes in them that are closed off. Y'all, she's too cute. And I love her. She makes me want this room to be black, white, and red polka dots. It does. And somebody tell me what I named her as. Bitch, what did I name you, bitch? Don't come for me. Just don't get your motherfucking feathers in uproar, because I will read you. All right. Now give me a little motherfucking attitude, bitch. I know you tried me. Let me get you back in the motherfucking bag. This bitch done girl. Anyway, her name is Hokey Pokey. This one is so cute. I'm telling you, it's cute as a damn button, and I love it. And again, like I said, there's no need for a light bulb with this one at all. You don't have to have one at all with this one. So I thought it was cute, honey. She gave me my whole entire life, and I'm glad that I got it, you know. And as a, wait a minute, honey, which way you going, baby? You won't get down in here. Okay, there she got it. So let me put that back in there. And the other one I got, I'll show y'all on down the road, because I'm waiting on my wrap to come that goes with it. I did also get sugar cookie hand soap, which I got multiples of those now. I love Scentsy's hand soaps. Love it. Okay? I love it. And I get it. And it's a nice size. It's really concentrated. Like I said, what I do is take some out and fill up some of my other ones. And what's left, I sit on the kitchen sink. As well as, child, I was a little skeptical about the damn dishwashing liquid. Why the fuck that shit cleaned circles around Dawn? And you know everybody likes Dawn because it cut the damn grease and shit. That shit is amazing. I was like, hell no. I think I already showed y'all the dryer disc and stuff. I got this one still sitting here. I did get a couple more of these, but I got those in Clean Breeze. That's my favorite. But this Zen is growing on my ass. And I ordered some of, Scentsy has this stuff. It's called clothing conditioner. You know, and y'all know I love the shit out of the washer whips and the dryer disc. And I have had the laundry detergent, and it cleans like a champ, you know. I just felt back the way they had the packaging on, it was a little small for me, you know, for the price. Anywho, no, what the hell? My mind went on that damn Zen, and I just lost my whole motherfucking train of thought because that shit smells so good. Anyway, so I use those and I use the washer whiffs or whatever. Weeks after you put your clothes in the drawer or hang them up in the closet, when you open that closet door, baby, that shit is wafting. Trust me. Test it and see. You don't have to get the big one, that's the small one. Test it and see what I'm talking about. Anywho, moving on to the scents that I got, which is usually what y'all want to know about. All right, one of them I'm going to take out of here because y'all know one of my all-time favorites that I'm going to always have is cedar cider. I love cedar cider. I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay. First one up is Mandarin Moon for my citric lovers. This is definitely all the citric you need. I'm getting some lemon. And of course, I'm getting that mandarin. It's clean, like fresh. This is the business. If you love citric, get that Mandarin Moon because it's the bee's knees. Now, I got one that, oh, wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. One is missing. What the hell? I probably didn't already got it in this drawer. And I think it's the one that I'm gonna kind of be raving about. Oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, here it is. It was still in the box, y'all. Now I can put them up. Highway Run. Put this on the man's. Woo, put this on the man's list. Put it on the man's list. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. I want to say this is one. Ooh, y'all almost had a damn Thoght Tuesday moment over here on YouTube. Oh, it smells so good. This definitely goes. It's a new one. It goes under the man scents. The man Scentsy mans. Y'all get this. Get it. It's better than that thing, baby. This one coochie and dick meet together, baby. This is the fuck you get. But just, oh, Lord. I love it. Next one I got is Bergamot Bay. If you're a bergamot person, and one of my loves on Periscope said, do it smell like the grease? No. It smells good. Now, see, to me, I would take this over pine or anything like that for the holidays and Christmas, getting that scent in. I really am pleasantly surprised. There's so much so that after I smelled it, I placed an order for it so that I would have it. In case they try to get rid of it like they trying to get rid of My Dear Watson. So if you want some more My Dear Watson, get your ass, click the link and get it. I had to do 2 of the 6 packs just to make sure I had it. Oh, it smells good. It smells good. Next, the scent of the month, because my ass said, okay, I'm not going to get the whole scent of the month, the whole kit where you get the 10 and the warm and all of that. I just wasn't into it once I knew it was floral. So it is rosewood and freesia, is what it says. And this is the scent of the month for December. Okay. This is floral, but I promise you I could do this. I promise you I could do this. This is really, and I'm wondering why it's December. It really feels like it should be for February or something like that, like real talk. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me that. Oh, God. I get the hint of floral. And it's clean. And I almost want to say, I don't know if I'm getting a little citric or something. This is a very good blend. So I'll give it to them on this. Excuse me, y'all. Love this. So I do suggest the scent of the month. And right now, this is on sale, 10% off. So it's $4.50. So definitely go buy if you got in the habit. And please know that you can sign up for a subscription and have the scent of the month sent to you. You know, you can have it billed, or if you want to do like the 3-pack or whatever. I like my love who gets her 6 sweet pea vanilla. Much love, boo. And I got to call you. We ain't talked in a little bit. She gets sweet pea vanilla, and she's the one that has turned me on to it, and I love her to pieces. But she gets 6 of them, honey. She got her subscription going. And you really can get a subscription, you know, your favorites, and have it sent to you, or say, hey, I just want to sign up for the scent of the month and maybe get the bar and the spray and a circle, you know, or something like that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm still feeling Okay. Next one is OD Opulence. Okay. I've been eyeballing this. This is a new one. This one, this is sweet and cute. It's ladylike. Does that make sense? It's very ladylike. If you had this on, your man would get in your neck. It would be like, you know, that's the best way for me to describe this. It has a little tinge of berry in it. Maybe a little citric. And maybe the smallest hint of sandalwood. This is really a good blend too, but it's just ladylike. It's sweet. It'll make him get in your neck. I'm just saying, you know, oh baby, you smell sweet. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So this one is a good one. And I know I just hashed the name up, honey. But this is a new one that was just added, so it's new. Next is Mother Duchess. Now, somebody asked me on Periscope, what scent, if you could say that a scent is you, what would it be? Duchess. Duchess. Without a shadow of doubt, y'all just got these a couple of days ago, and you do see that I have already used 2. Now, with that said, I didn't order 6 of these, but I did order 3. Duchess is just that. Just, you know, if that was a scent, that was me, I would say Duchess. And while I was on Periscope, I said, baby, smell it. Which one's me? And he was like, you know, he gave me a little side lip and this and that and other while we on there. And just, he was really digging Duchess. I gave him 2 to choose from, and Duchess was it. And I knew it would be. Duchess, come on, Duchess. Come on, Duchess. Babies, if that was a scent that was a much love scent, let me tell you, Duchess is it. This is the female equivalent of, brace your motherfucking selves, of My Dear Watson and Winter Cypress. Now, y'all know what that Winter Cypress do. This is the female equivalent of it. This shit right here is when you come through. You know, it ain't about no game or whatever. You know, when you kind of sitting and you know, like you ain't even guessing about what you want. You a bitch that knows what the fuck she want and know how to motherfucking get it without writing down rules or steps to get it, honey. You a bitch. This bitch right here is that bitch that you can just look at a motherfucker and they know exactly what it is. See? That's what fuck Duchess is, y'all. This bitch is everything. Oh, I love Duchess. Oh, I love it. I love it. Get y'all some Duchess, honey. This is the female equivalent of whatever's going on over there on the men's Scentsy. And y'all know I don't normally go up for them like that. But this one, this Duchess, this should say much love on it. It should. I'm telling you. Now, lastly, Lord, 52 minutes, Jesus. Lastly, but certainly not least, and I just kind of put it in there because it was new. Lord. And when you hear the name, it's kind of like, oh, that's probably sweet. This motherfucking cashmere pear. Now, brace yourself, bitch. Try to keep your drawers on. Try not to throw your ass in an octagon, bitch. I'm going to just tell you. I'm just tell you. Let me put that up. All right. And that's what I did when I was on Periscope. This motherfucker make you go, motherfucker. Woo! Oh, Lord. Okay. This should be on the man's, y'all. I'm telling you, this should be called seduction. Oh, Lord. This was the other one that I let him smell. Oh, Lord. It's just like, I don't know. Just, It's, Yes, God. Y'all, please get this. Get it. Yeah, I'm watery. Like, I can't. I done been through my thing with Duchess, honey. That bitch is a bad bitch. But looking at this name, honey, I would have never thought. That's just like if you see a librarian in her glasses and shit, and she looks so, just reserved. Next thing you know, at 5:01 when she clock out, that bitch done took that shit out, and that bitch is throwing it at Honey, juggling Dixie balls and every motherfucking thing, and you like, that's what the fuck this shit did to me. It was like, I didn't see that coming. Oh, God. Ooh. I could stay in this the whole time, y'all. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, y'all. I love it. I'm just saying, I think I got a pretty good round this time. And basically what I'm kind of doing is getting the ones I like and also having cash and carry and things to have. For those who may be interested in becoming a Scentsy consultant, you want to have things so that when you do a home party or a basket party or whatever, so many different avenues. You know, even fundraisers that you can, oh, why I put that in there? It goes in the drawer. Yeah, I'm trying not to pull Davenport out of her because somebody asked me, Much Love, what was the name of that one? Dang, I'm messing my stuff up, y'all. It was Davenport, baby. That was the one that I said putting. It is Davenport. And oh, that's Eskimo Kiss, which is another great one. I love it. Does anybody have Bonfire Beach? Y'all leave that shit below. And let me know if y'all got it. Where in the hell? Oh, that's my white tea cactus. But the scent was Davenport. And I had one Love Honey. She went over and bought 6 Davenport and wrote me and was like, Much Love, you ain't never lied about this Davenport. I don't want shit else but that. And I was like, you better get it. Okay. I guess I must have I think I put Davenport in the other room or something. But I got a little drawer over here, y'all, that I put them in. I need to put it back in the box because I need to get rid of some of this shit. These boxes out of here, honey. Let me put these in here. So, anywho, y'all, that's the gist of it. I had to share it. Let me see. Yeah, and I've used 2 of the Eskimo Kiss. I like it. That's the gist of it, y'all. That's my thoughts. That's what I got today. I will see y'all back in here tomorrow. Sorry this video was so motherfucking long. Half of y'all done probably clicked out of this shit. And I want to show y'all how fucking full I got my damn thing. Can y'all even see? Look at that. See how greedy I am? Ooh, when I'm putting my scents in. Ooh, I'm just greedy. But I love it. I love it. I love it wafting everywhere. I love it. I don't know what I did with my Davenport. Anywho, oh, let me tell y'all. French lavender. I have it in a tester. Babies. I never go for lavender. Y'all never hear me say that. Why a bitch had to go and get some? That motherfucking shit set my soul aflame, honey. That was everything. So get you some of that. You know, try that. By all means, get Duchess and that Cashmere Pearl. So anywho, y'all, the link will be below. I'm out of here. Any questions, y'all know y'all can hit me up. Follow me on Periscope, Much Love from Nina. On Twitter, Much Love from Nina. On Facebook, Much Love from Nina. Instagram, Much Love from Nina. All of those is Much Love from Nina. So I'm out of here, y'all. Sorry this was so long. If it wasn't what, you know, you was expecting as far as, you know, what I talked about, I tell y'all all the time, I got to be feeling it to talk about it, you know. So I'm out of here, y'all. Much love.